Who was Andy Warhol? If you're curious about the life and work of one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, you're in the right place. Let's take a closer look at the fascinating life of Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol, born Andrew Warhola on August 6, 1928, was the youngest of three sons to Andrei Warhola and Julia Zavacki Warhola. His parents immigrated to the United States from what is now Slovakia and settled in the working-class neighborhood of Uptown in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Warhol's journey into the art world began with his education. He graduated from the Carnegie Institute of Technology, now known as Carnegie Mellon University, with a Bachelor of Fine Art in Pictorial Design in 1949. After graduation, he moved to New York City to pursue a career as a commercial artist. In the 1950s, Warhol became one of the most successful illustrators of his time, working with clients like Tiffany & Co., the New York Times, and NBC. His commercial work often used photographs and other source images, a technique he would continue to use throughout his career. In the early 1960s, Warhol transitioned from commercial art to fine art, becoming a key figure in the pop art movement. His series of Campbell's soup cans in 1962 and celebrity portraits of Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, and Elizabeth Taylor made him a celebrity in the art world. Warhol's art was not just about painting, it was about challenging conventions. He used techniques like screen printing and hand painting to transform everyday objects into vibrant, thought-provoking art. His use of repetition and serial imagery mirrored the assembly line ethos of consumer goods, making mundane objects into iconic symbols. In addition to his paintings, Warhol was also a film director and producer. He retired from painting in 1965 to focus on making experimental films, including the famous Chelsea Girls and Blue Movie. His New York studio, The Factory, was a hub for artists, musicians, and other creatives, and it played a significant role in his work. Warhol's life was marked by both success and tragedy. In 1968, he was shot by Valerie Solanas, an event that critics often mark as the beginning of a decline in his career. However, Warhol continued to create art, manage the Velvet Underground rock band, and produce films until his death on February 22, 1987. Warhol's legacy extends far beyond his art. He is credited with inspiring the concept of 15 minutes of fame and was a pioneer in breaking down the barriers between high art and popular culture. His work continues to influence artists today, and his iconic images remain a part of our cultural landscape. In essence, Andy Warhol was a multifaceted artist who left an indelible mark on the world of art, film, and culture. His innovative techniques and his ability to see art in everyday objects have made him one of the most important artists of the 20th century.